Mr. Speaker, two quick observations. One is that, Mr. Speaker, many substantive issues were raised by the MCS, but fortunately it was closed over. Number two, we have today, in my own observation, we have legitimized temporary impunity, where you go to an office, you follow the law, and that is it. Number three, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Senator.
Mr. Speaker.
I gave directions on how we're going to make our comments going forward.
Yes.
The report by the committee is a report of the Senate. You're a senator, and
yes,
therefore your functus official, as far as that report is concerned. You cannot therefore purport to distance yourself from that report. And if that is your line of contribution, kindly take your seat.
Mr. Speaker, I thought comments is part of the opinion. And I'm not blaming anybody, Mr. Speaker. Can I conclude?
Yes.
Can I conclude?
Take your seat. Honorable cherargei, I know you're forcing me to give you a New Year gift. I'll give it to you. I will. I was very clear, and the law is very clear on this matter. When the report has been tabled, the matter ends there. Whether you have misgivings or not, you don't put them before the House, because it is a report of the House. In other words, you cannot criticize your own work. Having said that, can you proceed to utilize your 2 seconds remaining? What is your point of order, Senator Sifuna?
Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker.
Take your seat, Senator cherargei.
Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, on behalf of
Senator Kingi, can you take your seat, please?
I'm on a point of order.
You are not on a point of order. He is on a point of order. Senator Sifuna is on a point of order. You are not. No. Oh. I said Sifuna. I didn't say Senator Kingi. So kindly take your seat. What's your point of order?
Mr. Speaker, on behalf of the committee that I served in, I find it terribly insulting. After the hours of work that we've put in, Mr. Speaker, the nation has witnessed how long we've sat in this chamber to be able to go through the evidence, to listen to the parties, to do our research, and the detailed report is before the House, Mr. Speaker. You will be able to see the industry that was put in by this committee. I therefore feel strongly insulted for the senator from Nandi to suggest that we have glossed over any matters that were brought before this particular committee, and he has to withdraw and apologize, Mr. Speaker.
Senator, let me rule on this point of order. Kindly take your seat. Kindly take your seat, Senator. Please. Senator Kingi, take your seat. Senator cherargei, I was very clear before I opened up space for comments going forward. And we said we are not going back to that report because that report now is a property of the House, including you yourself as the Senator for Nandi. Your statement to the effect that the committee glossed over some issues it's unfortunate. And I'm afraid you have to retract and apologize. Failure which I may order you to be out of order and proceed to throw you out. Mr. cherargei, proceed. And the senator will be heard in silence.
Mr. Speaker, with all due respect, you are the umpire of the Senate. The Constitution gives us a right of opinion and expression. We will not use Senate to gag some of our opinion. We shall not. And I stand by my words, Mr. Speaker, because it is an observation, Mr. Speaker. When members, Mr. Speaker, let me finish. When members were congratulating, we didn't have a problem. When you were being congratulated, we didn't have a problem. We didn't have a problem.
Senator Cherargei, can you take a seat? Can you take a seat, Senator Cherargei? Senator Cherargei, you're not in the market. You speak when you've been allowed to speak. I'm going to repeat myself so that you get me as clear as you can. When this report was laid on the table today, it was laid pursuant to both Section 33 of the County Governments Act and Standing Order 80 of the Senate Standing Orders. If you read it, Standing Order 80(4), it clearly stipulates on how the Senate should handle the report.